What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks to anybody that comes into the stream or anybody that watches later. Much love, and thanks for everybody that was in my last stream. It wasn't a lot of y'all, but thank you. Every little bit helps. Actually, ended that stream and hung out with my neighbor a few minutes. Say a prayer for him. I did. He asked me to. He's going through some things, so I hung out with him for a few minutes. Whoops. Try to share this out, y'all. Continue. Really fun. Big shout out to Pegasus. Much love, Kelly. Thank you for coming in. Sharing it out here. Wasn't even going to go back live, but I hung out with my neighbor for a minute. He needed somebody to talk to, so that ended up making me go and get a couple of cervezas. So I was like, well, let's go live. I'm still cooking, and what I'm cooking is going to take forever. Alrighty. Let's get down.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard.
That was a complete fiasco.
Only played this once, so my buttons.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing.
This is more of a drinking game.
Chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms
Hopefully
are in
we'll
the same
get
direction.
some more people up in here.
Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Got my oven preheated. I'm going to be, well, not up and down. I'm going to be up and back, but I got to, well, up and down.
So,
I
here
guess.
we are. The old room, huh?
Got some beans, ham, onions in a crock pot.
Functional. Solid
We'll do
construction.
some scalloped potatoes
Almost
and some
cozy.
cornbread.
Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection.
Got my oven preheating.
Full transparency, Hunter.
Thank
There's
you,
another reason I
Pegasus.
asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a
Tell you what,
lovely
they got a
welcome
story
note,
on
but
this
I'm
one.
fairly
It's
certain
drawn
that wasn't
out.
red ink in your quill.
Want to get back to see where Spider-Man.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
Alrighty.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
May your sleep
Right back
be
at you.
filled with
If you hear
nightmares
the shrieking of a grown man,
and
ignore
scream.
it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Open his present. Alright. What we got
Hi,
here?
I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual: private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason.
Explore your
But it also
room.
comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask,
Alright,
Tony,
we can get
aren't you just
snazzy.
repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll
Oh,
revoke
I don't like
access
them
and let
pants.
everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Okay, what's better? Now, what else I gotta interact with? Alrighty, I ain't
My old
reading.
journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again. We were all so happy then.
Yep, go to bed. Game over.
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line!
It's
I
getting
can stop
crazy.
her! Only I can stop her!
Child.
Oh, it's a devil dog.
Charlie!
What kind of dog is
I
that?
know. I missed you too.
What
Let her
the-
enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300
I like-
years.
I need one of them dogs.
It must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old.
Hey, the Bud Falls.
They're
Big
right.
shout out. Thank you for
Are a
coming in.
hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Go to the forge.
Charlie was restless all night.
Hello, doggy. Pet. Yes, we pet the demon dog.
We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge.
Oh, shut
I
up,
think he has
lady.
another present for you.
Like I said, it's a lot of story to this game.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding,
just goes on
breaking
and
down
on,
evil
doesn't he?
gamma serums, Fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of... Oh, right. It's ready. Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Alright. Oh, we got us a little costume, ain't that cool?
Still think it could have used a cloak.
Oh yes, talk to Tony. Long-winded.
And we even got the
I
size
want to
right.
talk to Tony.
Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it...
I hate to admit it, but somehow
Well,
this
while
ancient
they're
force
chatting,
puts
I'm
an
gonna
arc
get
reactor
going
I
here
bet.
in the kitchen in a second.
Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
Now what's it saying? Oh, I gotta do stuff. Let's see, certainly, thanks, appreciate
It's
it.
nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored.
Alright, I
The
need
tools are just one part of the equation. I
half
don't
a
know
cup
how to
of
use them
milk
too.
and an egg.
You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Is any good? Yep. There's my half a cup. We have more questions to answer. Hell, I bought some milk and it had some. Let's see. Well, we gotta answer all these questions. I'm betting you have to ask away. What's so special? Yep, we have nothing.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Alright, y'all, let me whip up my cornbread. See how much of this is gonna make here. That's all I need is a half a cup. Yep.
Pour it in there and whip it. Whip it well.
Alrighty. A little grease in my pan.
Shouldn't you be hanging from the rafters or something?
Alright, y'all, be right there. I got something else I gotta whip together and throw in the oven. Let's see, I've done talked to this moron. Okay.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
My water
Just
boiling.
give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change?
Well, this game doesn't do that great in streaming. I kind of see why, but it's kind of cool playing.
No problem.
I like the Marvel story, so
How does this look?
Until next time.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
oh, go talk to Blade. See, that's what's cool. We get to go talk to superheroes. Blade's awesome.
Welcome.
Big shout out, Alex Clausen. Thank
At
you
least
for coming
that's
in.
what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad
Oh,
she
we
didn't
gotta
listen to me
train, come
yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
None.
All right then. Ready for more? See you around. Hunter.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol. Carol Danvers. You can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Let's see, there has to be a way inside. Just give me another shot of the things. There's one here too.
Every lock has its key.
If only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra. They've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Hey,
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings...
Ow. The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Okay, come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Alright, y'all, I gotta keep an eye on my cornbread. That ain't gonna take long.
Find me when
I hope
you're
I don't
ready.
forget about it and start it up. Anybody in here remind me in a couple of minutes.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Oh, we get to go on a mission.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards development...
Let's see. Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, personality. Midnight warehouse.
Whee!
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other...
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Let's do it.
Now that was something.
What's this?
Out of cards.
Never surrender.
That's what I don't like about this game. This seems like a real fighting thing.
They hope to break my resolve. They are being reinforced.
Good God.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a fan. Right.
Wonder what the desertion rate is for hydrolactans.
Okay.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one.
Dang, that sucks. Oh, I didn't know I could do a redraw. Well, so much for that.
Hail Hydra!
Let me check my...
I think they like me.
I almost felt that one.
Let's get in a couple minutes. Hey, this is my crappiest gaming stream ever.
Hydra doesn't know when to
Lord.
quit.
One person, maybe, or not even.
Impossible. He somehow
just
stabilized
tired
the
of-
rate of decay within the particles themselves. How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
That worked. Forgot I could do that. Oh, thank you for coming back, Kelly.
It is all coming back to me.
One more time.
At least somebody's in here. Thanks to everybody that has came through. The Bud Files, Alex Paulson, big shout out, Pegasus. Alright, no more cards. Definitely not the best game to stream, but I enjoy it.
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not... Yes.
Let's do it.
So that's how that works.
No.
That was cool.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
Not bad.
Pull back and regroup.
I usually prefer quiet enemies.
You were too weak for this fight.
Oh, we did it.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The
Well, if
perfect
you like comic book
opportunity
movies and
to
comic
feel
books, this is a good,
others'
awesome
device.
game for you with a story. Not that hard to play. I wish the fighting was different, but
Watch out!
that's pretty awesome.
Get her!
Yeah, good luck with it. Oh, we gotta fight again. I'll have to check my cornbread.
For the record,
Gotta get
Bruce,
that.
I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Hail that!
Nice move.
That didn't do anything.
It's about... Tell him who sent you. Take this.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Is that all?
That helped. Attack some walls. Alright, good. That's what we needed. Alright, check my cornbread already. Almost.
They are still coming for me.
You really want to keep doing that?
Good God.
You're in trouble now. On Beta, moving into position.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
I'm on it.
Time to get...
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
God, I'm out of everything. Yep, that's what sucks about this.
All right, you're starting to piss me off.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants' gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Here we go. Save this one just for you.
Cool.
The battlefield is ours.
We'll see about that.
I'll get you for that.
Goodness.
Ready for a real?
These
All right,
delays can be
something's
quite
gotta give here.
frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Not a problem.
guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine.
Watch me.
Good God,
I'm
it's
impressed.
tough. This one's taking forever, I swear.
We've got wounded here.
KO'd. That ain't good. KO'd.
They got me good.
Don't blink.
That was something.
Time.
Interesting.
Just what I needed.
Playtime's over.
Interesting.
We're losing ground.
Might have found my limit.
Cornbread. You gonna eat your cornbread? Well, cornbread is ready. Yes.
Not enough, not enough. Heal. Let's do that. Who needs it?
The light will heal you.
That should help.
Knew somebody needed it.
Yep, that'll make him hate you.
Your mother abandoned you.
Oh, we finally got him. That took forever.
We've done it.
I'm gonna take a bathroom break on that note.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols. From the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
let me click this. Oh, look at that comic book. That's awesome. That is definitely awesome. Be right back. I'm on short break.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night. Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
Let me see. How did this work again?
All right, y'all, I'm coming. Thank y'all for coming in. Big shout out to M and J Pegasus, my number ones. Y'all are awesome. How do I respond to messages? Okay, maybe. No, what am I doing? Oh, come on, what is this? Check super link, respond to Nico's message. How do I do that? Okay. How do I respond? Hold on a second. Ah! That's how it, okay. I think. Oh, what in the hell? Oh, that's awesome, Pegasus. Okay. Something I'm not doing right here. Respond to Nico's messages. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do here. Oh, wait. Hunter, are you there? Just now. I don't go over. What the? There we go. Damn. Finally figured that out. Oh, wow, that's awesome. I bet that is good.
You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious.
My potatoes should be done.
Is that bed for Charlie?
Close.
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some
Go,
sort of
look,
brooding,
take a gander at it.
stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask Flavor Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a midnight sun now. One of us.
Beans probably ready at 10 o'clock tonight. Way longer than what I thought.
I could use some rest.
You and me both.
All right, maybe 9.
For me lately.
9 o'clock, maybe.
I keep seeing Wanda. She. Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that
Let's see,
forge.
we got at least 5 likes. Thank you. We need 100. Common room.
These missions
Why
can't
did I
get
have
over
to-
Caretaker's blood pressure. That's twice now her precious
Yeah, let's go hang out. There we go.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. Can we do it? So, what did you think of the movie?
I
It was
understood
terrible.
more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
Yes, we should.
I should get going.
We got stuff to do, lady.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
It's movie night. God.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that, but it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen.
Oh, get on with it.
Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also
paid
saw
$20
the
for
danger,
this
the
table.
threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Some of us been good, all right, but
I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
I'm definitely going to complete the game because I bought it, but... So, you made, I don't, whatever.
I do not envy you. That must have been a difficult decision.
Can we get on with it?
It's my job to make tough calls.
Why are we dying? Come on!
For it, I know. But strong leadership requires risking being unliked.
Oh my God.
Wanda,
Who is patient for this?
Agatha. It seems we have lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't.
Well, part of my dinner's done. Oh. Follow Charlie. Oh, good old Charlie. Let's go, Charlie. Where are we going? Some more long-winded talkers. Let's go see Ghost Rider or somebody. Well, that's a little creepy. talking.
Agatha.
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
I probably will be streaming this, even though I don't get many people watching. I'll probably, whenever I play this, I'll stream it anyway, just to do it.
Strangely at ease about this whole thing.
Just to get through one whole game like this. Thank you, Marty. Big shout out to him and Jay. Anybody that watches this later, please go subscribe.
What have you been doing?
And to Pegasus.
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the
And who else do we have?
The Bloodgate?
The Bud Files and Alex Lawson. And anybody else.
Safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, terrible thing to. Oh, we're following the ghost.
Ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate?
Thinking about starting the movie to finish some off after I get off here.
Overprotective
Watch
after
part
the
of it
accident
anyway.
with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I'm about to get off of here. I was hoping something
What
exciting
lies
would happen.
beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her.
I want to hang out with Spider-Man. What's going on?
You know I am.
We got stuck with this guy.
But it's always polite to ask.
Oh, let's do it. There, it's saving, I believe, so. Let me charge my phone up. I got to do work stuff with it tomorrow.
There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The elder gods felt
Pretty cool game though. It's just a lot of story to it.
why they created these
And I don't like the fighting how that is over here, but it's still pretty cool.
This entire realm exists for that.
I support anything Marvel.
Combat with no
Sponsor
chance
me.
of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why
I got
don't you
so
try
many comic
summoning
books,
your
it's
four-legged
nuts.
friend?
Charlie?
Dog is on. Oh no, what's going on?
The old gods are responsible for a great
Get
many
'em,
creations,
Luch.
including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
That's a dog. That's a rough dog.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtur was
Let's see what
sometimes
the
called
dog can
the
do.
giver of justice. You can
Fight.
expect a fair fight, or at least her idea.
I am impressed. You were too weak for this fight. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. They cannot possibly match your strength.
What am I supposed to do here?
To get on my bad side.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts.
The light will carry you onward. Mother abandoned you.
Oh my God.
Leave some for the rest of us. Feel my call.
You can imagine why Sarah was so fond of Ashtor. If I didn't think better, I would say she was the one
Get through this part.
Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better? Now that was something.
It's a shame Charlie couldn't have a more pleasant reunion with her kin. But I don't think they're feeling very sentimental.
I am impressed. They cannot possibly match your strength.
Oh, we got it.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial. But don't worry, the other gods are waiting.
Oh, check that out. That's awesome. I love the comic book. This is an awesome game. I don't care what anybody says. I like the comic book rewards. It's awesome. Well, if you're into comic books, it's definitely a game to check out. But I'm just fixing to be at a stopping point here. Oh, big shout out Christopher Cox. Thanks for stopping in. I'm actually about to get off of here, but thank you for coming in. Let's go to this, and then I'm going to get off of here.
This looks like a
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've
about to get off here, y'all.
The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Alrighty, open the gate by using the, I'm not doing it. We're going to get off it, actually I will, just so maybe.
Ashtur smiles upon me.
I'm glad I did that now, because I would never the hell would have figured it out before. Try to get to another save. There we go. Saving spot. I'm about to get off. Might be a long, drawn-out story first.
After all this time, it's
Yep.
still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Alrighty, y'all. Let me get some shout outs. I'm getting off of here. Hello, Pooch. But anyway, get some shout outs. I should be back live tomorrow afternoon or evening or something. Big shout out to Christopher Cox, 1991 YouTube, M&J, Pegasus, Alex Clausen, the Bud Falls, and anybody else that stopped by and gave me a view and the like. I appreciate y'all. And anybody else that watches later. Much love. I hope y'all enjoy y'all's evening or morning, wherever you may be at. But more to come. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes, your ears open, and always keep it real. Love y'all, and I'll see you later. Much love.